It was 1939. Deep in the jungles of Costa Rica, workers clearing land for banana farms found something amazing. Perfectly round stone balls, some small, some huge, were scattered across the land. These weren't just plain rocks. They were carefully made, hidden for centuries by the jungle. Nobody knew who made them or why. Scientists were puzzled. What were these spheres? Who made them? Why? The jungle had a secret, but the answer was a mystery. These were the mysterious stone spheres of Costa Rica. The workers thought they had found treasure and tried to move the spheres, but they were too heavy, some weighing tons. News of the discovery spread, and soon, archaeologists and researchers wanted to know more. The race to understand these strange objects had begun. The stone spheres of Costa Rica are all different sizes. Some are small enough to hold, while others are bigger than a car and weigh over 16 tons. This makes them even more mysterious. What were they used for? Were they meant to be moved, or were they left in place? The spheres are mostly made of a hard rock called granodiorite. This means they were built to last a long time, but why? Even though they're different sizes, they're all surprisingly round. They're not perfectly round, but they're close, which is amazing considering the simple tools the ancient people probably used. How did they make them so round, so big, and so heavy? It's a real puzzle. Scientists believe the spheres were made by the Diqui people who lived in Costa Rica a long time ago, starting around 1500 BCE. The Diquis were great artists, known for their beautiful gold and pottery. But the stone spheres are even more impressive. How did they shape such huge stones with only simple tools? Some think they used other stones to pound and grind the big stones into shape, like the ancient Egyptians. Others think they used wooden wedges that would swell with water and crack the rock, slowly shaping it. But nobody knows for sure. The Diquis people didn't leave any writing behind, so we have lots of questions and not many answers. The mystery of the stone spheres has everyone wondering what they mean. Some think they were used to track the stars, others think they were used in religious ceremonies or maybe even to help people travel. Because we don't know for sure, people have come up with all sorts of ideas, some pretty wild. Could they be from aliens? It's a fun idea, but there's no proof of that. The real purpose of the stone spheres is still a secret, a reminder of a lost civilization and how clever they were. And one popular idea is that the spheres were used to follow the stars. Researchers have found that some spheres line up with the sun during important times of the year, like the solstices and equinoxes. Others seem to point to where certain stars rise and set. This is interesting, but it's hard to know for sure. The Earth has changed over time, so the spheres might not be in their original spots. Even so, the idea that the Diqui people used the spheres to understand the sky is exciting. The stone spheres of Costa Rica aren't the only ancient mystery. All over the world, there are strange and wonderful things left by ancient people. Think about the giant stone heads on Easter Island, the Nazca lines in Peru, or the pyramids in Egypt. They were all made with amazing skill, but we don't really know why. These mysteries remind us how much history there is and how many civilizations have come and gone, leaving clues behind. The stone spheres, like these other mysteries, make us wonder about the past and realize that some secrets might stay hidden forever. Did these ancient people know more than we think? Were they connected somehow? We keep searching for answers. Even though they're big and heavy, the stone spheres haven't always been safe. Over time, many have been moved, stolen, or even broken. Some were used as decorations in gardens, and some were even blown up by people looking for gold inside. Thankfully, people are working hard to protect the spheres that are left. UNESCO, a group that protects important places, has named some of the places with spheres as World Heritage Sites. These protected areas show us the past and how skilled the Diqui people were. Because some spheres were moved, it's hard for researchers to understand what they meant originally. Every sphere that was moved is like a lost piece of a puzzle. Today we have new ways to study the stone spheres. Special tools like ground-penetrating radar and LiDAR can see underground without digging. This helps us find hidden things that might tell us more about the spheres. Scientists can also study what the spheres are made of to learn where the rocks came from and how the spheres were made. By using old ways of studying and new technology, researchers hope to learn more about these mysterious objects. Maybe someday we'll finally understand the secrets of these stone guardians. Studying the dirt and plants around the spheres might also help. Old tools, broken pottery, or even plants could help us figure out when the spheres were made and tell us about the people who made them. Every new discovery gets us closer to understanding these ancient wonders. The stone spheres of Costa Rica are still a big mystery. Even after years of studying them, we still don't know for sure what they were for or how they were made. They're like silent watchers from a lost world, making us wonder about the past. The stone spheres are so interesting because they're mysterious and because they make us curious. They remind us that history is full of surprises and that there's always more to learn. As we keep exploring the mystery of the stone spheres, we're also exploring what humans can do and how much we don't know. The stone spheres show us how much time has passed and how many stories are waiting to be discovered. They remind us to be humble and curious about the past because we may never know all the answers. But maybe, by searching for answers, we connect with the human desire to explore and the wonder that we all feel.